Hi, I'm Olivier from Activity Messenger, and in this video, we're going to talk about the March 2024 product update with five new different product updates with the platform. First off, we're going to talk about how to apply age constraint for the first day of the class. We're going to talk about different new bulk operations we added in classes and events, how to restrict some pages on the microsite to members only, how you can batch send invoices from the respondents tab, really useful when you're doing event ticketing. And you can now apply a promo code or coupon code on the Pay Now page. So I'll get started with the first one. I'm in a ballet 10 to 12-year-old class, and I want to add an age constraint. So I'm going to say, okay, I want 10 to 12. Now, what you can do is you can say, okay, I want their age, the people to be registered to have this age constraint based on a date, but you can now say, actually, they need to have this age on the first day of the class. So the system is going to calculate when the first day of the class is, and it's going to limit the people able to register based on the age constraint that you set up. So that would be for the age constraint on the day of the class. Next, I'll quickly move to some bulk operations you can now do under classes and events. So you'd go to classes, all classes and events, and then the three dots here, really where you're going to see all your bulk operations. So a bunch of these are already there for a little while, but the few new ones that we have is location. So let's say you have multiple locations and you want different classes to appear to change location. And then I could say, okay, all these classes go to ABC Dance Studio, click on apply, and now all these four classes under location have been changed for that specific location. Next, there's the description. So let's say you have multiple classes with the same description. You can come and apply it or modify it very easily. Let's say our jazz classes, regardless of the age, have the same description. I can then just go and type in the class description here, click on the apply button, and it's going to apply across all those classes. And finally, we have the events or occurrences. So I might say, actually, my modern, these two classes, I need to shift the start date. So I had them on the Friday, but we're shifting all our classes for a week later. So I would go and shift the date here, simply select the time, and then click on the apply button. So those are just kind of bulk operations that we're trying to put in place to make it easier and especially faster for you to duplicate and make mass edits to your classes or events. Next, let's go to the microsite. So if we go on the microsite, we have multiple different pages. A lot of times they have different limits. Is it public? Is it private? But we've actually added an option to allow only members. So I can select members and people who have a specific membership. So I'm going to take my test membership here. Those are only the people who will be allowed to see those pages. So it could be useful if you're giving premium, online training or events to, members, and you only want your members to see it. This is how you would do it. So you'd create a nice microsite page, class catalog, but that would be limited to specific memberships for them to view the pages. Next, we have the ability to send bulk invoices. Now, this is very useful if people couldn't find their invoice or things like that, but especially if you're sending a reminder, let's say before an event, and you use Activity Messenger to sell tickets, they have a nice ticket with a QR code. If people bought tickets a month in advance, they might have lost their ticket or can't find it in their emails. So you can say, okay, I'm going to click these 4 attendees coming to my event, click message, and I'm going to type in either an email, a text message, whatever it is, but I'm going to attach the invoice. And the invoice is actually the invoice, but it also has the ticket on it. So everybody will get their ticket, a few hours or the day before the events. And lastly, we're going to look at how to apply a promo code at the Pay Now stage, right? So in this example, I'm buying tickets for a gymnastics competition. I click on continue. And now I have the option to apply a coupon or promo code. So if I click here and I go test, I can now apply this and it will deduct this was a 20% discount, and the person can now go and pay online or offline for their ticket and receive the discount at that stage. It's going to apply on all the events, merchandise, or anything that you allowed that coupon code to factor in on the invoices. So I hope this makes sense. If you have any questions, you can book a call or visit activitymessenger.com. Thanks.